students. My name is Holm Bethel, and today is Thursday, December 3rd. Rise and shine for another episode of the morning announcements. The acceptable timing for your favorite Christmas tunes is nearing its head as we get closer to Christmas with each passing day. Students, this week is moving quickly with a late start today. I hope you all have made the best of the week. Tomorrow is the last day for your teacher trivia guesses. We hope you all make your way to the guessing locations. Who could the teachers be this week? Here's today's lunch menu. Beef and cheese nachos, salsa, and ranch beans. This is a message for Trojan Helpers. Schedules have changed for all Trojan Helpers. Please check the new schedule today. This schedule will be good for the rest of the week and next week. Thank you for your help. With the change in weather, we have a very common flu bug moving throughout the air. I bet you did not know all the facts you're about to hear.
At first, it can seem like a common cold. Stuffy nose, cough, sore throat. But when you begin to feel tired, achy, and feverish, you know you've probably got something worse: the flu. Running from late fall into spring, flu season in the U.S. can afflict as much as 20% of the population. In a typical year, more than 200,000 Americans are hospitalized for flu-related complications. Thanks to vaccines and antiviral drugs, the death rate from the flu is only around 0.1%. But as many as 30,000 to 40,000 Americans still die annually from the flu, most of them people over 65. Worldwide, that number can reach as high as 250,000 to 500,000. And every so often, the flu morphs from a seasonal nuisance into something far more dangerous: an epidemic, or even a pandemic. That's what happened in 1918, when influenza spread across the United States, Europe, and Asia, infecting 500 million people worldwide and killing some 30 to 50 million. In terms of deadly force, the 1918 flu is rivaled in history only by the infamous Black Death, or bubonic plague, which terrorized the world in the 14th century and caused some 25 million deaths in Europe, about 1/3 of the continent's population at the time. From its relatively mild origins in an army camp in Fort Riley, Kansas in March 1918, the flu traveled to Europe with American soldiers headed to World War I. By May, it had reportedly caused some 8 million deaths in Spain alone, earning it the name Spanish flu. No effective flu vaccine or treatment existed at the time. In fact, most doctors mistakenly believed flu was caused by a bacteria and not a virus. Scientists, including Jonas Salk, had developed a working flu vaccine by the 1940s, when it was first used on soldiers during World War II. Though there have been 4 influenza pandemics since 1918, none have taken the lethal toll of the Spanish flu. Today, as people around the globe become ever more interconnected, experts warn that the world is overdue for a worldwide influenza pandemic. The CDC says the best way to prevent the flu is to get the flu shot every year. Yet only slightly more than 40% of Americans line up for their flu shot each year. The flu vaccine isn't perfect, but it can reduce your risk of becoming sick by 50 to 60%. So this flu season, learn from history and protect yourself against this seasonal health hazard.
I hope all the students and teachers throughout the school have had their flu shots. That is all we have for today. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.